Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm doing the exact same thing as I did before. I see that it's on. Man, yeah, it's still on. This is exactly what I did. I'm so bummed. My Grand Arena did not record 3 times. I check it. It was all on. So I'm bummed, guys. So, anyways, good news. I won. But man, I really wanted you guys to see it because it was quite a match. Very interesting. So here's the rundown. I watched him live as he attacked me. He went bottom first. Oh, sorry, my bad. He went top first. Took out these 2 one-shots. Saw my back wall here and was like, yeah, I don't think so. So he went here. One-shot those both. And then he went back here. Tried to one-shot it. He failed. And he got it on his second try, which I've yet to see my Grievous lose in one time. Unless they go 100% offense. But once you see his defense, you'll realize why it took him 2. And then once you see his defense, you'll see why he wasn't able to beat him. When I did my Grand Arena, he had 2 attempts on my Geos. Now he has 3. So that means he doesn't have anything left to go through my Geos, especially with what he has on defense. So what he has is he had Palp Malik, which is quite interesting. Very, very, very tanky Malik, like over 200k health and protection, high tenacity, 100 plus 152 speed, and then his Night Sisters are all over 120 speed. Very phenomenal Night Sister team. And then down here, very interesting compositions. He had CLS with Relict Fulcrum, and then a Karth team with Relict Mission and Relict 3 Nest. So very, very interesting teams. So here's what I did. I started top. I used my Padme team versus Palpatine and Malik, and my Anakin would refuse to mark healing immunity on Malik, so it took me to like 30 seconds left of the battle, but I ended up winning with all 5 still alive, fortunately. I used the classic team: Padme, Anakin, Ahsoka, 3PO, and GK. So I pretty much just did stun locks and basically just whittled him down. I got 58 points there. I used my trio Treya team with Dooku on the Night Sister team. I got 57 there. Pretty much nothing unusual, just stall out for the Annihilate. And then I came down here. I used CLS, Han Chewie, and Wampa versus this Rebel team. Wampa was a beast. He hit for like 100, or not 100, sorry. He hit for 85k on his basics, just freaking destroying. What I did notice is Fulcrum Relic was not as impressive as I thought it would be. I thought it would hit much harder. She had like 6 or 7 buffs and did her whirlwind spin on my CLS and only took out maybe 60% of his health and protection. So he was at full health, full protection, and went down to about 60% health. So whatever math that does. So above 50%. I mean, it's still impressive, but versus a gear 13 CLS, I don't know. I was kind of expecting more. Maybe with like Bastila buffs, she could hit harder. Anyways, I think I got 60 banners on that with just the classic CLS trio and Wampa. And then down below, I actually paused my video. I was kind of like sitting here for 5 minutes thinking of what to use. And then because, I forgot to mention, when I beat this first zone, I opened up to a Jedi Knight Revan. And I was like, whoa, he didn't say that for offense. And so I had to play safe that he wouldn't, I had to play safe and assume he might have Darth Revan in the back. So I still had Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and my Palpatine team. And then I thought to myself, he used his Malik on his Palpatine team, I'll just do the same. Because if I face his Darth Revan team, it'll be without a Malak, and then I'll use my Darth Revan without my own Malak. And I've had plenty of experience with that, as I did the whole first few months without Malak myself, so I could do that. So I decided to do Palpatine lead, Thrawn, and Malak trio, and that was 62 banners against this crazy team here on the bottom. So that worked really well. I've done a Malak solo versus Karth, but I didn't trust that composition, or I didn't trust Malak to solo this team right here, especially because the Zelbar had over 140% tenacity, and same with the Nest. Then when I opened up this back wall, I was pretty impressed with what he put down. If you watch my previous video, his Django is plus 130 speed at 305, I think. And then Bosk is plus 309. Or sorry, not plus 309. He's at 309 speed. So plus whatever. And then the IG-88 is plus 131 speed. So pretty crazy speeds. I actually decided to use my Jedi Knight Revan versus team without Hoda. So I used Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolie, and Bastila. And they pretty much just massacred this team, regardless of speeds, because Jedi Knight Revan is still a broken team composition, regardless of what people like to say. And then I used my Darth Revan on this team. And of course, without Malak, I put HK in instead, and they just whacked this team. So yeah, I averaged, I believe it was 59 banners was my average, or something like that. Pretty solid. So even if he beats this, which I don't think he will, he still cannot win. Really, again, I'm bummed that I didn't record. Gosh, it was great gameplay. I was commentating, and it kind of crazy moments, but you know, I will record more of my gameplay and make up for it. I really, Grand Arena is a great mode, but yeah, I am currently sitting at 65 overall. So hopefully I can break into top 50, get that leaderboard. But yeah, thank you for watching. I am now 93-0 total and on my way to 100-0, hopefully soon. Again, thanks for watching.